What is going on, everybody? It is Arkham, and we are back at Six Flags Great Adventure for another roller coaster construction update video, checking out the progress on Project 2027. And we're over here at this area where I've usually been going to for a while when I've been working on giving you content for this update. This is probably as far as I'm going to honestly go today, primarily because I have no idea if we're even able to go all the way down to the safari, and I'm not going to risk it this week. Just because safari being closed, there's like no reason to go down there for anything. So this is probably as far as I'll go. I'll also go into Superman's queue to see if I can see anything else from here, just to give another perspective. But just looking on the inside here, a lot of the anchors have actually started going in place, and we've noticed this from the previous update as well. And you can also tell from right over here that a lot of the anchors have now been moved, and that is because they're already in place. You can kind of see the little spokes up there of the wood. So those are what would connect the supports to the actual footer. So that's what all those little extra spokes shooting up out of the foundation and the footer is the anchor. They have a lot of those going down the line. There's also two really big ones. You can tell the giant ones are on their side. Again, I'll try to give a little bit of some clarity to those, but they are right over there. There they go. That's probably the best shot I could give, but those are the really large ones. So those really large ones right over there are what's going to probably be used for the big giant footer that's on the other side over by the safari end. We already know that there is one footer that has been poured, there's one foundation of the giant footer that has been poured. It kind of tells me already that there's going to be two more. At some point down the road, they're going to add two more foundations to then put in footers for, and pour those in before they put those giant anchors in. And then that should be pretty much a majority of it. And I think the rest of the anchors over there as well are the only other foundations that have not been poured yet, / the footers have not been poured for it yet. So that's what we're looking at right now from that end of the project right now. We're gonna get some views inside from the fences in Boardwalk, as well as Superman's queue we're gonna go into today, just to give some other perspectives on the current construction of the attraction. So I'll see you guys in there. All right, here we are at the wall. Let's check in behind and see what's happening. Here's a look right behind. Looks like they got a couple of rebar and girders back behind it as well, in between some of the areas that already have some foundation and some rebar with the footers poured in. So very good eyes here from this area. And it looks like there's a lot more dirt mounds in the back as well, more than I've usually seen. So we're gonna see if we can get a different angle on the other side of this massive hill and see if we can see anything new. But it looks like there's new footers that have been poured in the back, as you can see back towards that fence line over there. So definitely more have been done already. Here's what we're looking like from the other side of that giant mound here. Still like a few footers that have not been poured in. There's still like one protective covering that's still being waited on, as you can see there. But it really looks like all the footers for the most part are just about poured in, which is really exciting to see. And a lot of anchors, as you can see, are put in. You can see those beige colored spokes poking out of the footer. That is the anchors that have been put in as well. Here's a look at these dirt mounds back here. These are relatively new. I don't remember seeing these mounds at least being this tall anyway. Another look at the red fence back there. There is another footer in there as well. It's very hard to see. It's right behind the tree line over there. There's a digger over there as well. So quite a lot of new trucks have formed in as well. Again, all the anchors have been moved except for the two sideways ones and a couple of others as well. Really exciting look. Now here's another angle. I have not looked at this angle at all, but this gives us a really good idea. This is roughly where the maintenance shed is going, and it gives you a really good idea as to how much footers they've already done compared to the past. And you can see there's about like 3 or so footers in there that are just about ready to get poured, which is really exciting. And you can see it goes straight down the line too. As you can also see where that green bush tree is over there, it actually gives you an idea as to how high those mounds of dirt are in the back over there. I don't know any details about the stuff back there. As I mentioned already, I don't want to head back there this week. I just don't want to risk it, knowing that the safari is not open this week. So that's what we're looking at right now. It's really exciting. Again, I think there's going to be 2 more bigger footers the size of that giant one we saw previously. That's going to be put in a triangle shape, and that's what's going to probably round out the ride. But we're going to go into Superman and check out what it's looking like from in there. And here's a look at from Superman and the entrance for that. A lot of trucks, a lot of excavators. Another look at the newer footer that I've not seen until now, and a lot of the red fencing surrounding as well. Otherwise, not too much from what we've already seen before. All right, and that's going to do it for today's construction update on Project 2027 here at Six Flags Great Adventure. Really got a nice, good look at some new vantage points of the project and where it probably is leading to. So without further ado, guys, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the construction update, and we'll definitely update you on what's going to happen in the coming weeks. We only got about 2 more construction updates until the season is over, so we will definitely try to make it as most of our while as we possibly can. We're going to continue to check on Import Genius as much as we can to see if any shipments are coming in of the sort on these brand new, on any supports and any track, because really they can start that any day now if they come in. So some really exciting stuff is on the horizon for this ride, and obviously we don't have many details about what the ride is. We have speculation of what it is, but at the end of the day, we'll have to stay tuned to find out a little bit more and when those new things are coming in for this project. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Always thank your ride operators. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you all in the parks really soon. Goodbye.
Now get ready. Here we go. Impact.